Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I just want to explain some stuff regarding to um, Wonder Night project that I'm recently shared on Artstaion. You can go grab it or purchase it if you want. So I just want to explain what this project includes, what work I've done in this project. So without further ado, let's just jump into it. When you head to the art station, you will see three variation like always. There are standard version that only includes a character FX file and the 2K textures. And there is gold edition that includes 4K texture as well, the renders, references, and the Blender project for only game ready version. And also it includes the Unreal Engine project that I will gonna um, showcase. And there is a complete edition that includes everything, such as game samples, projects, for example, Marmoset toolbags render, Mouse Designer, Substance Painter texturing session, references, renders, resources for some I don't know effect I use, textures, 2K, 4K, and of course the Blender project from start to the finish. Marmoset toolbag to rendering sync. Here is one of them, for example. This is preset, so you can just navigate and check everything. You can I don't know, make some renders if you want, change textures and stuff. For example, I don't know, maybe editing some textures. Everything is depends on you. And also we have the Marvelous Designer. You can see some garment. We have Marvelous Designer for backpack, fabrics, outfit, pants, and scarves. And we have Substance Painter texturing sessions. As you can see, the whole character, I already set it to 2K, so it's run smoothly. Most of things cleanly named, so you can just navigate here, for example, and check what this one actually do, for example. And yeah, there are a lot of textures set here. This is where I generally create all textures for this character. This is from the ground up. If I just go to the base color, as you can see, all of these are hand painted using some I don't know, modifiers and stuff. I barely use any preset materials, so you can navigate and check everything, every layering stuff. And yeah, so and also you can change the texture if you want. You can add or remove something, some element you don't like with having this substance project. For example, you can change the texture of this hood to anything you want. So that's why the complete edition is much better than, for example, gold edition. That's why it's actually cost more. And let's head to the Blender project. So this is the Blender project for game ready and game preparation. You can see this is a low poly model with everything, with seams, with actually everything I use for in-game, everything I need to export, such as this. And we have the hood on and off, and so on. So this is for the Blender project you would get. And there are a lot of Blender project in the complete version. For example, the section for blocking out, adding details, finishing the details with topology and UV mapping, and rigging and game preparation. So these are different projects that I organize each work on them. And for the Unreal Engine project, so what you will get is basically, this is the game animation sample project. I import the character so you can better check this out. there is a folder called Wonder Night inside the character. You can open up, you can see the texture all cleanly here, all UV optimized, all ready for use. And we have the material section. We have master materials that I built myself from ground up. You can see everything is named properly. For example, this is glass, basic, and advanced skin hair cards. We have some maps that I'm using for different things here, and there are some instances that the character using. And inside the meshes, you will see multiple things here. This is the Wonder Knight, for example, weapons. You can navigate and check them out. And there is a sword. There is a skeletal mesh that this character have. For example, this one is with the hood on, version 1, with the hood off. So this character kind of came with the customizable thing here. So you can just grab everything in the blueprint and set up it manually, or use my customization system I just included here. But for now, you can see we have everything cleanly imported into the Unreal Engine. And you can see the skeleton. This is actually the UEFN skeleton, but because I added some bones, for example, I added some bones for the backpack, so I named it differently. So also I included some sockets for the dagger placement, exactly where the dagger should go. For example, here, the sword placement, and etc. So this is basically the UEFN skeleton. I just renamed and replaced the skeletal mesh. So this is fully compatible with the UEFN skeleton. There's no issue with it. Also, retargeting work with the Unreal Engine 4 and 5. And yeah, so and there is another folder called PAs. This is for physics assets. As you can see, we have a PA for cape. This is generally for this cape movement here. This one for the cape, and the another one, this one, this is for general usage, like the backpack physics, and etc. For example, if I just change it to the backpack, you'll see that the backpack also using physics. All right. Also for the lantern, and here for the holster. Sorry. Yeah. All right. So, and for the customization system we have here. So the important thing here in the plugin, you must actually you must enable the mutable plugin. This is available from Unreal Engine 5.5, I guess, but I built this customization in 5.8. So I guess there are some codes might be different inside the 5.5, 6, or 7, or 8. So it's better if you use a 5.8 to run this. So the customized system provide some basic stuff we need, but it's fully scalable. You can just read the codes and understand the logic behind it. For example, the logic behind this is simple. I create the character, and let me just quickly compile this. All right, as you can see, we have the options here. We can take the helmet off. We can go with the hair, or we can go with the, if you go with the hair, you can change the material of hair as well, and go with the helmet. So we also can turn the helmet off, turn the helmet on, hood off and on, with the hair, something like that. We can change the ability to this character carry backpack or not, or also lantern. So this is a basic logic. You can just have this. How you can use it is simple. You can just go to your blueprint. For example, my blueprint here. Let me, yeah, this one. how you can use it is simply inside the skeleton mesh you have or character mesh you need. You should search for customization, and there is a customizable skeleton. You will add it, and you will make it a child of your mesh. So and you select this one. You will select the instance, basically this red one, and you type character body here. You just need, there are no need to be scared of the upper or lowercase. You just need to go with the character body and compile this. And when you compile this, the character you just created here will appear on your on here. Like if I change this, for example, turn off the lantern, turn off the hair to helmet, save it, and the character will also update here. So you can simply use this customization inside your game, or just quickly change the character appearance without no issues. You can just play it and play it with it as you like. So as you can see, the cloth physics already working. If I add the, for example, backpack and lantern, you'll see that the physics for them also working. You can move them around. As you can see, the physics are quite realistic, because look how the rope interact with the backpack. It pulling it in. I guess, yeah, I can change to here. And just like that. And for adding the weapons, it's easy. You can just drag your weapons from here. We drag these two and make it a child of our mesh. We need 2 daggers, and you just need to search for dagger. Sorry. You need to actually use Wonder Knight, so it read the skeletal here. And once you do that, you make these child of mesh. In the parent socket, you need to search for dagger. As you can see, there are 2 sockets for the side and back. The back is for this backpack one. So I just go with the dagger side, and the second dagger, we place it on the back. So it's automatically placed on the right place. And for the sword, you just need to search for the sword. So, and simply play the game. You can see the actually physics also interact with the dagger on the back. You can see the dagger also follow the physics. It's pretty cool, right? It wasn't need to be so realistic. This is just simple thing I did for this character. And also, let me show you something here. As you can see, if you go to the Wonder Knight here, you can see some stuff like we have the thing here. We can simulate. You can see we have the holster physics that it can move realistically like this. We can add backpack. Yeah, and you can also simulate this. You can see we have 3 capsule component that help us move this. This is just a preset I made. You can go with the lantern here and move the lantern around also. As you can see, these are just my preset. I build a clean way, but you can definitely, you can change the values. You can make the backpack to be more stiff rather than this much intractable. It's up to you. I just make this based on my usage. Okay, all right. So this is actually what you get. Yeah, this is for the project. For example, I just need to hood on, helmet on, maybe the backpack off. And quickly the game runs it. As you can see, there are some bugs. For example, if I turn the backpack off, I should turn the dagger also for the backpack off because I don't have any backpack. So just get rid of this, and just like that. So as you can see, there are some still coding need to be done on this character, but I don't push this project further. This is what you will get. I guess this is a very solid job here. The character is completely ready for game. As you can see, any animation works perfectly on him. And this is also cloth physics, the movement. Yeah, that's it. So let's just explain some stuff regarding the material. So in the material section, if we just open up our character skeleton mesh here, you can see everything is named properly. For example, this is for letters. I go using cloth here. So I'm opening the cloth. You're wondering, as I told you in the description, if you want to change some values here, you will able to do anything you want. For example, I can make this less, bright, or adding more normal to it, or I can just decrease the specular value, adjust the base color of it. For example, I can change it to any color I want, and it's live, and it changed to any color you want. So this is for every material here. So this is basically a color overlay. So it might not be good on some parts, but I tested in most part. It looks very nice. So, and this is for the base color, and for the roughness. For example, if you have some area that the raindrops, you can make the cloth actually wet by changing some value. For example, this is maybe 0, and I make this really wet by changing some values here. Yeah, for example, like that. So if you are inside the rainy environment, you just need to change some values, and the character, if I reflect some light on it, yeah, you can see it's look wet, and you can just add some soaking element like water drop and stuff. So these materials are fully customizable. There is no need to create extra texture. You can just edit these textures. So yeah, this will regarding to the texture. I guess I explained everything here. Yeah, right. I guess yes, and this one for yeah. Also, as you can see, these materials are pretty clean. You will understand what they do. And for the glass, as you can see, yeah, I just wanted to share everything with you so you have a clear idea of what you're getting, what you're purchasing, and why the price is that much for this project. So yes, what you will get, this is simply a game ready character. You can just drag it inside your game and then start playing around with it, add animation to it. I don't know, make it your game protagonist or something, or make it a villain in game. This is up to you. So I hope you Have a great day, guys.